Y'all, I'm on Moguls of Atlanta with SmooovNation.
So, 808 got this bitch knocked.
My advice for anyone that's trying to follow their dreams is just do it. Scared money don't make no money, and you cannot get ahead being scared, baby. Do what you gotta do and follow your faith. Always take a leap of faith.
What's up, y'all? SmooovNation. I got Mr.Cryinnsobadd with me, y'all. What's up?
Now, y'all.
So, how you come up with that name?
Well, one day I was on TikTok. And everybody was writing in the comments. They were like, "Oh, you got me just crying. You got me just crying." Cause I always used to do my videos, and I was like, "Oh, I'm crying so bad. I'm crying so bad, child." So one day somebody come in and said, "You might as well just make it your name." So the next thing you know, you looked up, my name was Mr.Cryinnsobadd on TikTok. They were like, "I'm loving this name."
So, you know, you was from Alabama and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So, like, tell me, like, growing up, how that was.
Well, growing up in Alabama, it wasn't easy. You know, it's always like, well, in Alabama, it's kind of like a dog eat dog world. Like, nobody really want to see the next person win and things like that. So, the support to get support in Alabama is very hard. Like, but I think it's more so of like a follow the leader thing. Like, if one person see you riding the wave and they see a whole bunch of people, they be like, okay, well, this is what we doing, so we're gonna support him. Cause they quick to put somebody else before you, but they see their potential. You gonna have their support, but not as much. But you gonna be there, but not here.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I feel like, you know, coming from certain cities and stuff, like, I'm from Philly. So, like you said, it's a dog eat dog world.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when it's one person hot, everybody gonna jump on it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you don't fool with the person, then ain't nobody gonna fool with you.
Right, right.
Like, so how you feel coming to Atlanta?
Well, coming to Atlanta, I feel like I just got to be on my P's and Q's, and I really you really can't deal with everybody. So when you find like cool people that you can actually trust, and that's the type of people that you have in your corner. Because where I'm from, you really can't trust too many people. But I know that's kind of everywhere. But when you find the people that's on the same path as you, then those are the type of people that you have in your corner.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, I feel like real recognized real at the end of the day.
Yes, yes.
And like even being in Atlanta, I only been for 5 years, like I told you. And like you said, you gotta learn to trust. Like you gotta learn who you could trust and
Most
who you
definitely.
can't trust. Cause the people that you think you could trust, they cross you and you don't even
And
know.
in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, so it's just like you really, like you said, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta be careful, and like once you meet genuine folks,
yeah,
and
you keep them. Yeah, you keep them. Like, especially if you run into people that's on the same path with you, right. And when you realize, see, I can tell when people is good people. You know, when you can read energy, and you can tell when somebody is actually genuine. And sometimes we can tell a bad person. We try to ignore it because we like, okay, we gonna see. I want to see this for myself, but okay, God, I see what you telling me, but let me see it for myself. So that's how we always end up like hurt at the end because we didn't listen.
Yeah, he show you the signs, but we blindside to the signs.
Yes, most definitely.
For real. So get TikTok. You got over 385,000 followers.
Yes.
Over 7.2 million likes on TikTok. And you know how you feel when you seen Lizzo, when you seen Shay Mitchell, and the model Bernice Burgos. Like, describe the experience from the first time when you seen them reenact your video.
Baby, what's in there wine? I feel sexy as fuck. I see why y'all like wine. Baby, what's in there wine? I feel sexy as fuck. Baby, what's in there wine? I feel sexy as fuck. Baby, what's in there wine? I feel sexy as fuck. Well, I was kind of in like a hard place in my life when I first went viral. So it was just a block to me. Like I seen, and I always loved the Megan Thee Stallion. So when I seen Megan Thee Stallion reposted me, I got a little excited, but I wasn't too excited. See, this is my second go round. My first time I got deleted at almost, I think I was at like 530K. And I got deleted, and I had to start over from scratch. So this my second, this my second go round. So, but when I first went viral, it was like I don't really, I just can't really pick up the energy to find the energy because I had so much going on at the time. So, but it did get a little better. I started getting excited. Like when I go out in public, I see all the love, like all the genuine love. People like, oh my God, I love you, brought me out of depression. So I'm like, if I can cure depression and all I got to do is post a video, then I'm going to be excited.
Hell yeah, as you should be. Like, you lifting people's spirits up,
Yeah,
even when your spirit's down. Like,
yeah.
and people need it.
And then that's what I always try to do. Like I always try, even with me, like taking the leap of faith, like coming down, I try to keep pushing videos even before I get myself situated and settled in. I keep on trying to give laughs because I know that people need laughs and people need a good laugh because laugh is a cure to a lot of things. And a lot of people don't believe in it, but a laugh go a long way.
It go a long ass way, especially when you got niggas crying.
So bad. I knew that comedy was my calling when I used to have little roast battles in the classroom with other kids, and I used to have the whole classroom just cackling because like I used to feel like like being bullied wasn't cool. Except for I looked at it as bullying. So when I started like being heard back, like using my voice to like do what they doing to them, and they didn't like that other people laughed at them, like the way that they used to try to make people laugh at us. So I feel like I used my voice to stand up against all the other people that was being tormented and bullied, and like joking back against them. Like so, that's how I feel like that was my call. I knew that I was gonna always do something special. I knew I was gonna have an effect on other people's lives. I don't know if it was that I thought I was gonna be a lawyer, but I always wanted to make other people laugh. Like I always try to make other people laugh because I cannot stand the feeling of feeling. You can feel when other people energy down, and you could. I always like can feel when other people is not having a good day, and I like to make them laugh and like cheer up. So that's how I knew that it was my calling because if I could just sit down and talk to them, if they could just laugh about anything, if I just mistake a word and they laugh, I knew that was my calling.
But you funny as shit. Like,
thank you.
I understand. Your name goes with who you are.
Right.
Like, and some people they have a name, but it don't match for who they are.
Right.
Right. And another thing I've noticed about you is like looking at your social media, you are a very humble man. Like,
yes, yeah.
And you posted in one of your public service announcements, you was like, I don't feel like I'm higher than y'all. I feel normal.
Right. I stay humble. So much that happened to me in these last few months, but I'm humble. I don't care about collaborating with people. None of that because I don't feel like I'm higher than y'all. I feel like I'm normal. And that's probably my problem. I let so many people get next to me. Maybe if I carry around the attitude that you guys have, but nah, I wouldn't get nowhere. Because a lot of y'all not who y'all say y'all is and stuff like that. But one thing about me, I'm going to stay humble. I'm going to have the same personality when you see me in person. Don't nobody care about y'all. Y'all just a laugh. We is just a laugh to these people. These people go on about their day and they go do what they came to do. A lot of y'all have to lower other people just to feel high, baby. You ain't got to do that. Be yourself. And then you be dying in the inside after you do the things that you do, baby. It's not that important. Get your money, get your fame, and get off this internet, baby, and go on about your regular life.
Right. And to me, one of the most important aspects when it comes to being a mogul is being humble. Like, you being humble, anybody being humble is going to carry them way further than where they are now. And even you saying, like, you don't care about the celebrities and all that. When influencers get to a certain level and a certain point they touch and they talking to all these celebrities and they be posting, they create an attitude like they sit on the throne and they look down upon others.
Not me, cause let me tell you one thing, baby. God see how I look low. You can see higher than you want to see, but God always get the last say so. Cause I feel like this. I feel like if it wasn't for us using our talent, cause I value my supporters every chance I get. Cause if it wasn't for no celebrities can replace the support that I get from my supporters. I feel like I wouldn't be the place that I am today if it wasn't for my supporters. Cause they always get to say so, the last say so. You see how like if a person posts something bad that their supporters don't like, if they go report the page or anything, you see how fast they get deleted and things like that. Our supporters have the last say so, and our platforms are really ran by our supporters. A lot of people don't want to believe it, so I feel like I wouldn't be as far as it was as I am today if it wasn't for my supporters.
Yeah, and that's true. And I feel like you said, at the end of the day, like everybody may not believe this, but I do, and I feel like you do too. Like it can all be taken away at the end of the
And it
day.
is. So let me tell you how I know that it can be taken away. I was when I reached 500K on TikTok last year. I reached 500K on TikTok, and I was at like 130K on Instagram. And I had studied like even if I had was the chance to feel like that I was moving like looking down on people, which I don't like because I'm always ready to collab with anybody. It don't matter who they is, what type of platform they got. I like cool people. If you cool with me, I'm cool with you. And I feel like like when I lost my job, I had caught COVID, and everything just kept happening back to back to back. And I noticed like one day I had said one thing I had said to make someone feel like low. I did. I will tell the truth. I did say one thing that made someone feel low about their platform. One time we was arguing, and I told him that you will never have the likes and the support that I get. And that's when God took it away. Like my pages got deleted, and I feel like that's why you have to be very, very humble with your tongue. Cause God humbled me. I know what it's like to be up. Like to be up. Cause I know that right now, if I didn't get deleted, I'd probably be at 1 million followers. But God sat me down. God told me, if this is where you want to be, then you gonna have to humble your mouth. You can't look down on them because that point you was where they is, and that's why He restored me. I was right back at the bottom. I had to call around and ask for money and everything like this. So I feel like karma is real, and humble yourself.
Yeah, like for real. Like I watched the Kanye West documentary the other day, and his mom said that basically, you can still know who you are and be grounded, on the ground.
Right.
Still, reach for the stars.
Right.
At the end of the day, the skies is the limit. And of course, everybody want to reach for, those limits, and everybody want to just go as far as they can, but we have to remember at the end of the day to be humble. And when I watched that video that you posted, I was like, damn, that's some real ass shit. Because to be honest, you don't hear a lot of influencers say like real ass shit like that. Like people say like the normal, oh, we need to be humble and stuff like that. But they don't show you and they don't tell you why they humble now.
I'm very humble, baby. I had when I called COVID, I was fighting COVID in the same week. I got ran over by a vehicle on my feet, and that was my second time getting ran over by a vehicle. I got ran over by a vehicle in high school, and I got ran over by a vehicle like last year sometime. And I'm trying to fight COVID. Your body and stuff hurt where you got COVID. In the same week, I got ran over by a car, so I'm trying to heal. I still got marks on my neck and stuff like where my neck got messed up. Like God will humble you. God will bring you down to. God will bring you down to those people level that you're trying to belittle. Trust me.
That's real. Like that's real shit. So I want to tell you, Mr.Cryinsobadd, and I want to be the first to tell you before anybody tell you. Congratulations. I want to say congratulations.
Thank you, and that means a lot to me.
Yeah, like on some real shit. But one, I want to say thank you for coming on Moguls of Atlanta. For two, I want to tell you, like. You even getting all of your followers back, you getting the 5,000 plus streams on Audio Mag, you, like you said, collabing with other people. Like, I want to say congratulations, and I definitely want to say congratulations. I seen that you posted your Water the Wine tour, so definitely, I'm looking forward to what you're doing now. I'm looking forward to that tour, and I'm just looking forward to everything in the future for you.
And I just want to say thank you for being the first person to actually sit down in Atlanta and interview me. I've had other people that reach out to me, but I don't know why it was just something special. Because I feel like some people are just naturally humble, and I actually felt like you was gonna be the person that you are. So that's what made me, hit you back. But I just want to say thank you for giving me a chance to, just hear me out and hear my story out.